and I'd love to know, just from, you've got a lot of experience, what does play-based therapy look like?
So pre-COVID, I was able to, I would bring in a whole bag with different puzzles and books and toys. And I would just go and see what the child is interested in, and they would pick from the bag of toys. So now that we don't bring our own toys into early intervention, it's really about working with what the family has. And that really is how early intervention is meant to be, like really working with what the child has in their own environment so that families can carry over those strategies even when you're not there. So what it looks like is I will go in and just really follow the child's lead. And just because it's play doesn't mean we need to have toys. It could be sometimes they're interested in sitting in a cardboard box. And so we can use pretend play in that way. And maybe I'll push them around and provide verbal models of sounds like beep, beep, and we'll go wee and go all around the room. So it's really just about following the child's interests, and you're playing, and because you're just following their lead. You're not sitting down to give them flashcards or ask them a bunch of questions. You're there to play and support their play skills and communicate throughout all of that.
Yeah. And I think that's such an important reminder. I do love the pre-COVID, and I guess we're not post-COVID. So
I know.
I wish I could
Soon,
say that.
Hopefully.
But yes, but it probably has forced, because I know that there was a period of time where I was like, I'm not going to bring in any toys. But then it was really hard. So that I was like, I'm just going to bring a couple of little motivators. But yes. I'm curious, how does this work? Because I know, I'm just thinking through families I've worked with where I've come in sometimes and they may have a plethora of activities and toys and things. And I've worked with other families where they didn't even have a couch to sit on. So have you ever had where you're, okay, we've got to find something that we can incorporate into play, or how has that looked for you?
Yes, I've also experienced the same thing where sometimes it's a little distracting for the child when there are so many different toys and activities right there. So I'll provide strategies for them to really limit those toys or rotate them or organize them. And then on the other side, when they really don't have much, you really just have to work with what they have. Maybe that's getting a piece of paper and a pen and drawing and using sound effects while you're drawing, pots and pans. That's something that we could use. But yeah, you really do have to be creative and think outside the box when families don't have many resources. And that's the beauty of early intervention. You're coming in and showing them that you don't need expensive toys or books to be able to play and incorporate language.